Thank you for tuning in for this decorating Easter egg video that we're doing today. As you can see, I have everything I need laid out. I have my pressed flowers that have already been pressed using the microwave flower press. And this is how I store them, just in a little baggie by kind, and so then I can lay them out and have some selection for what I want to do. For the glue, I'm using the Perfect Paper adhesive, and then to seal it over the top, I'm going to use some Mod Podge. I've got some different metallic markers just for extra decoration, tweezers for handling the flowers, paintbrush for using on the glue, and just some other tools that might make placing the flowers a little bit easier. I've already got my eggs blown out, so they're all ready to go. It's just the shell. And so let's get decorating. Okay, so we're gonna take our egg. Now when you've blown them out, if you want, you can dye them so they're different colors to start with, and then put your flowers on top, but I'm just going with the nice tan because I think it'll help the flowers that I've picked, the colors to stand out a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put some of my glue in here so I can get to it. And I need my tweezers and my paintbrush for the glue. And I really like pansies. Pansies are my favorite. They have such variety of color and dark color, and they keep their color very well. So I'm going to start with that, and we'll see what we come up with. So I'm just going to paint the glue on the flower. Going out from the center so I don't accidentally curl or break the petals. Until I get this far. Okay, I'm gonna glue that on. Pressed flowers are very delicate. You have to handle them with care, as you've just seen. That's the back of my flower. Place that on there. I didn't glue the back of all the petals because I didn't want it to curl up just yet. Once we get the general shape, then we can glue down the extra petals that are sticking up. We'll be going over the top with, got some gloss Mod Podge that we'll seal the flowers with when we're done. because the flowers are flat and your egg is curved, it may not stay down right away, but as the glue starts to set, you can go back and push the ends down and they'll stick a little bit better. But if your glue is runny, then it may not be tacky enough to hold it down on the curve because they want to sit straight. Now you can, coat the egg with glue. And then stick your flour down. Then you either have to use more to make sure you've covered the spot, and then you end up using more glue than you really need to use, which is why I put it on the flour first and then put it down. But it really can just be, your preference on what you want to, how you'd like to do it. There isn't a wrong way and a right way when it comes to that. It just comes down to preference. And you can see all the extra glue that I've got on there. These ones are nice, just where I put them. So I'm gonna let that one dry. Once it's fully dry, I'll come back and seal it with the Mod Podge. Okay. Leave that one. Put it back in my egg carton. You don't have to use Pansies. You can use any type of flour. I would recommend thin ones, as you have to curve them. And then if they stick too far out from the egg, then maybe when you're moving them, or you can brush them off. But just experiment. Got a flour you like? Well, feel free to give it a try. Got some flower petals. And I do this on a piece of paper just to keep the glue contained. This is just a scrap piece of paper. Isn't needed. Now you can do the whole way around if you want. I'm going to set these in an Easter basket for decoration, so you're only going to see the top anyway. But if you were going to do like an Easter egg tree where you would see maybe all the sides, then you can decorate the whole thing. But for my purpose, I just need to take care of the front. Okay. You don't just have to do flowers, you can also do greens, you can put some leaves with your flowers. time. Easter eggs. Well, up here in northern Wisconsin, we still have lots of snow, so the flowers, the decorated around the house, and the different things, just so nice because we're still waiting for our spring to arrive and things to start to turn green. This one doesn't want to lay down. I have to wait until the glue gets tacky. I just have to keep pushing it down. Once the glue starts to hold a little bit more, then it'll work. Just trying to dampen the petals a little bit. Make it a little more soft so it will take on the shape of the egg. That part of the flower is thick and stiff. So I'm just going to remove that. So that just use the petals because that's where the color is anyway. I think I'm going to add just some different designs to this one. Just to mix and match. Have a little variety. I'll put a link below in the description of all the tools and materials that I've used in the tutorial. And just let that dry. And I think the other ones have dried now, so I'm going to use my Mod Podge. A little bit in my bowl. I'm going to go over the flowers again. And this will give them a nice shiny coating and also protect them. Again, I'm pushing and I'm applying it in the direction of the petals, just in case something wants to lift or move. Also helps push out the air bubbles. And we're also going to coat the egg and just to give that a shiny coating as well. Again, this just comes down to preference. You can use matte to seal them. If you don't want the shine, that's okay too. I'm gonna get my flowers down. Sealing your flowers helps to keep the moisture off them and the oxygen, all things which will make your colors fade faster. It just helps to protect the beauty of your pressed flower. So if you were just going to use these for Easter and then not keep them, then it really isn't a necessary step. If you'd like to keep them for a while, then I would recommend sealing your flower. But short-term projects, this isn't really necessary. Now, since it was Easter, I had this nice lily that I pressed. Oh, it just made me think of Easter.